Kate Bush, take two. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Miss Kate Bush. We're gonna be doing 4 songs once again, like we did last week. She is our Spotlight Artist of the Month, courtesy of our patron Lee. Hey, isn't that funny? I appreciate you, Lee. Seriously. We're gonna be doing 16 songs in total, I think, basically. Today we're doing 3 off of her album that's called Never Forever, and then 1 song off of the next album. The 4 songs, I think, are Babooshka. I think that's what the first one's called, right? Babooshka. Yep. And then Army Dreamers, Breathing. Those 3 are off of Never Forever, and then Sat in Your Lap, which is the album right after that one. So we're gonna do those 4, and I'll link the previous playlist up there if you want to go watch all the other Kate Bush stuff we've done. She is one excellent artist. That is like the bottom line, man. No matter what, I know that I'm gonna have a good time. So here we go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All the engagement, it really helps. All right, Babooshka, Kate Bush. 3, 2, 1, go.
She wanted to test her husband. She knew exactly what to do. A pseudonym to fool him. She couldn't have made a worse move. She sent him scented letters, and he received them with a strange delight. Just like his wife, but how she was before the tears, and how she was before the years flew by, and how she was when she was beautiful. She signed the letter on Babooshka, Babooshka, Babooshka.
Okay.
Babooshka, Babooshka,
That's the good stuff.
She wanted to take it further, so she arranged a place to go to see if he
Her voice is like a work of art.
her incognito. And when he laid eyes on her, he got the feeling they had met before. Uncanny how she reminds him of his little lady. Capacity to give him all he needs, just like his wife before she breathed on him, just like his wife when she was beautiful. He shouted out, "I'm all yours, Babooshka, 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 all yours, Babooshka, 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 all yours, Babooshka, 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 Babooshka,
What is that? That's cool.
It's
like glass breaking. This is track number 1. That's crazy, man. What an ending. That was a dope ass song. I'm not gonna lie. I love that. That deserves a replay, honestly. Army Dreamers.
a bunch of paper flowers to decorate to Mammy's hero. Morning in the aerodrome.
Who's the guy singing with her?
He's colder for a man in uniform to carry home my little soldier.
What could he do? Should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a guitar.
Patty Bush?
But he never had a proper education.
I don't know.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. Ooh, what a waste of army dreamers. Tears are a tin box. Jesus Christ, it wasn't to know. Like a chicken with a fox, he couldn't win. The war where'd he go? Give the kid the pickle pips and give him all his stripes and ribbons. Now he's sitting in his home. He might as well have buttons and bows.
Could he do? Should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a guitar.
Should have been a politician.
But he never had a proper education.
Should have been a father.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of all them army dreamers. Army dreamers. Army dreamers.
It almost feels like it's from another time. Like this could be sung at some inn back in the day, you know, by some traveling troupe. What a special little song that was. Beautiful, honestly. Very understated. I like that. Breathing.
Outside gets inside, ooh, through her skin. I've been out before, but this time it's much safer in. Last night
Okay.
in the sky, ooh, such a bright light. My radar sent me danger, but my instincts tell me to keep breathing. Breathing my mother in, breathing my beloved in, breathing her nicotine, breathing the fall.
Wow.
In, out,
That
in,
bass, holy shit.
in, out, in, out. We've lost our charm.
It feels very climactic.
We're the first and last. Ooh, after the blast, chips of plutonium are twinkling in every lung.
Some Cold War stuff in these songs too.
Beloved, ooh, all and everywhere. Only the fourth blow at you and me. Your life itself is breathing, breathing my mother
intense, dude. This album is sick, dude. It's only 3 songs I've heard, basically. 2.5. I always want more. Talking like the song's over. That was cool. It sounds like a fretless bass. It sounds so dope. What speech is this? You could feel it coming. That was great. It's almost like a David Gilmour influence. I wonder why. Bro, what did I just listen to? That gets a thumbs up off break. Holy shit. That was intense as hell. She's definitely multifaceted, man. She's got so many different sides to her. That was excellent. That might have been my favorite, but Babooshka was great too. Damn, man. Alright. The Dreaming's the album, and then Sat in Your Lap is the song.
I see the people working, and see it working for them. And so I want to join in, but then I find it heavy. So see that knowledge is something such a in your lap. Happen for me, 'cause when I am unhappy, there's nothing that can move me. So see that knowledge is something that you never have. So see that knowledge is something such in your lap. So see that heaven is hell. So see that hell is heaven. I must admit, just when I think I'm king, just when I think I'm king, I must admit, I just begin. Just when I think I'm king, just begin. I've been doing it for years. My goal is moving near.
That percussion is awesome.
Over here, let it up and disappear. So see that knowledge is something such in your lap. So see that knowledge is I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a scholar, but I really can't be bothered. Ooh, just get it quick, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. So see that knowledge is So see that knowledge is So see that heaven is hell. So see that hell is heaven. I must admit, just when I
Keep that mind open. You never know what you might find.
just when I think I'm king, I must admit, I just begin. Just when I think everything's going crazy, I just begin.
Oh my god.
I got the break, hey, I'm gonna take it all.
This is excellent.
When I hear
rhythm is ridiculous.
I want the answers quickly, but I don't have no energy. I hold a cup
This
of
is
wisdom,
1982.
but there is nothing within. My cup she never overfloweth, which is I that moan and groaneth. Some grey and white matter. I'm coming up the ladder. Hey, I'm coming up the ladder.
It's almost like the Talking Heads, but there's a piece removed.
Up the ladder.
Just this section. Wow. I mean, that was like the complete opposite of last week. That's crazy. Like I said, multifaceted. I guess that barely begins to describe her, bro. That's wow. That was so intense. Like those last two, especially. I actually really enjoyed all four, even though the second one, which is a little bit slower. But three of the four, she was pushing the pace with those. I was honestly really surprised how fast and intense those were. There was like these real high peaks that she would hit of just like intensity, just in the mix itself and the sound. Like it's almost overpowering, you know? That was so cool. I'm kind of just sitting here trying to collect my thoughts. That was, wow. I didn't expect that. I'm honestly kind of surprised right now. I'm not going to lie. So we'll talk about the first one. Never Forever. Lots of musicians. Goodness gracious. But it came out 1980, September. Actually, those are all three of the singles we just listened to. Babooshka, Army Dreamers, and Breathing were all three singles. They were all released in the year of 1980. She did the vocals, piano, keyboards, the Fairlight CMI digital sampling synthesizer, the Yamaha CS80 polyphonic synthesizer, and she was the arranger. There you go, Miss Kate Bush. That's funny. They both have. Sorry, John L. Walters, and Richard James Burgess on the Fairlight CMI programming. Max Middleton on the Fender Rhodes. Duncan McKay. I mean, there's a lot of synthesizer people. Let's just say that. Alan Murphy on electric guitar. There was a Patty Bush on backing vocals. Brian Bath on electric guitar. But I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's literally like tons and tons of musicians. But it was excellent. That album, that is nothing like the last one. Like that's crazy. I don't know if like that was just her evolution, you know, that's the way that her trajectory was, but it felt like she grew like a ton from the last album to this one. And then even going into that next one, that was like even experimental for her at points. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely was like early 80s sound. You know what I'm saying? It had like I said, almost like a Talking Heads vibe at points, but there was almost like a piece removed from it. Like that's the best way I could put it. Like it was like there was a part missing or something. But it was uniquely her in her own way too. It was great, honestly. But that was like the band that came to mind. The percussion, oh my god, that was so good, bro. That was crazy. I mean, the rhythm that they got, it was primal at points. Like it's just, oh my gosh, she's so good at that. Like she can really do the beautiful, like ethereal, dreamy sound too. But then she's got this side where she's got some bite to her too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. Well, man, that's all you can ask for, you know, from your artists is to have, like, to be true to themselves and to have all these different sides that they show and to grow throughout the albums and stuff. Nowadays, it feels like bands are who they are when they started. You know what I'm saying? Like, every album, they might change a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't seem like, you know, people grow as much anymore from between album to album, you know? Just a random thought, sorry. I'd say honestly Babooshka, like I said, like that was like her vocals and all of them, like she's so like dynamic, I guess that's the word, because like I said, like she'll be really high up, lots of sound, and then like real barely a whisper sometimes. She just brings it down, you know, she can just really go at any octave or range that she needs. It's a beautiful thing, honestly. It really is. Like, she's such a great vocalist, and she's doing, half the sampling and, stuff like that too. So, like, most of the sound you're hearing is probably her, obviously there's other people in there too, but a lot of it's her, and that's amazing, because there's a lot of sound going on there. Like, there's I don't know what the word would be. Like, there's a lot going on at points, but then it's others, like in that second song, it just really slows down, and you can feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can feel those slow ones in your soul, but the other ones just kind of get you moving. But if you listen to what she's saying, honestly, in the lyrics and some of them, she's really speaking some truth there if you listen, especially in that last one. The Dreaming was, well, not progressive pop, get out of here. Babooshka, that was track 1 on side 1. Army Dreamers was the penultimate track, and then Breathing was the last track. Okay, so that's why that song felt so climactic. That was the final track on the album. That makes sense. It totally sounded like one. I bet the album built all the way to that, man. The way she built the climax in that song was just absolutely excellent. Like, she in the beginning, honestly, was pretty intense. Then she brought it back down to a simmer, and then bam, she hits you with that. You can feel it. You just feel it building up. Bam, just hits you like a tidal wave, bro. That was excellent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like on cloud 9 right now. Listening to her music just puts you like, it's like a buzz almost. I'm not gonna lie. That's so cool, man. I really enjoy it. Like I said, it's very dynamic music. There's so many different sounds going on. There's artificial sound and there's natural sound. She's got actual instruments and musicians being played. But there's a lot of, modulating and stuff going on. And she's messing with stuff and the sounds. I think that's really cool, man. I don't know who the producer is for it. But whoever it is, the sound is amazing. Oh, there you go. Miss Kate Bush actually produced it. And John Kelly. And then The Dreaming was the next album. That was 1982. It was produced entirely by Bush and is often characterized as her most uncommercial and experimental release. Well, from that one song, I will agree. And there's more songs from that album coming next week, I believe. Sat in Your Lap was the first song actually released, the first single. Came out in June of 1981. Man, I was still a few years away at that point. That's crazy. It spent as a single to peak to number 11, spent 7 weeks on the UK singles chart. So is she not like big in America? Was she just basically big in the UK or something like that? I just wanted to see. Okay, so yeah, Patty Bush on backing vocals, Bamboo Sticks. Preston Heyman was on drums, Bamboo Sticks. Jimmy Bain on bass. Jeff Downs on the CMI trumpet section. Okay, so that brass that I heard was, okay, it was, all right, that's what it was. And there was Ian Berenson, Gary Hurst, Stuart Arnold on backing vocals. And then she was on piano, Fairlight CMI, and lead and backing vocals. That percussion was intense in that. Literally all 4 of those songs just they flowed together very, very well. I'm not gonna lie. So Lee, I don't know if you put that together like that, but honestly, those are just 4 of the singles that she released in those 2 albums, and I see why they were singles. Those are absolutely excellent songs, man. If I had to pick between the 4, that's hard. I really liked Sat in Your Lap and how different and experimental it was, but I'm definitely gonna go. Oh, actually, no, take the definitely back. Shit. It's either Babooshka or Breathing. It's either one of those 2. I might have to go with Breathing just for that intense buildup. You could definitely feel the David Gilmour influence in that one. And just the way her vocals, like I know she's like harmonizing with herself at points, and then the other guy, the guy vocals would come in, like the way that she uses just vocals, period. Not even just like the way her voice is, how she sings, but the way that she produces it and puts it places, and you know what I'm saying, and modulates it and uses all these different effects with the Fairlight and stuff like that to make these sounds, and it's just so interesting. It's very interesting music to digest and listen to. I wish I had like hours to sit here and like dissect it, you know what I mean? But it's just I don't know. This is interesting music to me. You know what I'm saying? There's some music that's not as interesting. Everything I do love all music though, and it all has something usually that you can admire and talk about, but when there's stuff like this, there's like 4 songs that are just so great all together that it's just like, fuck, where to even start? But I'd say the percussion in the last track, I love that very wistful, almost fleeting sound, whatever they were using in the second track. I'm guessing it's a Fairlight, that it was underneath everything in the very slow one. I thought that was very beautiful. It sounded like a song from another time, I love that song too. Honestly, all 4 of those were certified bangers. And Kate Bush, wow, I had no idea, man. Like, even from this channel, we only listened to a couple songs from her, and I had I had no idea. I'm not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that, man. That was thank you, Lee, and all the Discord people who voted on these songs. You guys are the best, seriously. Yeah, I go with Breathing as my favorite, but honestly, all 4 of those, thumbs up. That was excellent. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. I don't know exactly. Actually, I don't know off the top of my head what the songs for next week are, but I do have them. I think they're from The Dreaming, and then one other from the next album, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. So yeah, I guess I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.